What is up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? How's everyone doing? Last NBA game of the year. Last NBA game of the year. Who are we betting on? We're betting on the Pacers. I'm betting on the Pacers. That's the money line bet I have currently locked in. Not a ton, but it does seem like the odds have moved in our favor since I gave out Pacers plus 290, dude. Big Al, let's hit some slips. About time. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? What up? Yo, everyone bet on the Pacers. Nobody can support ISIS tonight, so you can get the Pacers best at plus 240. But anyways, let's rip through some slips. What book do we want to do? Damn. It looks like there's actually some pretty solid value. Oh my God. Some pretty solid value on rebet right now. You guys like rebet? Astros first half run line, minus 134. Maybe a little MLB bet before we get into some NBA slips. Yo, you guys want to do DraftKings pick six? So DraftKings pick six, as I lock this bet in, they have a couple promos. They have a Caitlin Clark discount, and then here's what I ran for the MLB discount. But anyways, let me get this in. Astros first half run line. Rebet is arbitrage with ProfitX. So you could bet Astros on rebet. On ProfitX, you could bet the Angels, guarantee a profit. I mean, really clear value on rebet at minus 134. So we just got to get it in before it moves. And it looks like it already moved. I don't know why, but sometimes like I only see I see the handicap at 0. Hey, what's up, guys? I had an arb between Hard Rock and Novig for pitcher walks. Will Novig void the bet? Yeah. Novig should I believe Novig will void the bet if the player's not playing. If the starting pitcher doesn't pitch, it would be crazy if they didn't void the bet. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, well, maybe this line is still available on rebet. So I'm getting one rebet play. This is for tonight. Ben Shepherd to not make a 3. Rebet is arbitrage with Novig, so you could bet Shepherd's under, follow a hedge calculator, his over on Novig, guarantee a profit because these two books have such different prices. But it's clear the values on the rebet side. Rebet is the square sports book. So we definitely want to lock this in. Ben Shepherd to not make a 3. And then maybe we can do some prize pick slips. There's a discount on SGA. They haven't discounted. They have his line at 0 points. I already used it yesterday, though. So rebet's going to give me $95 on this play. That's what they're going to limit me to. Dude, we got a lot of shit to do, man. We got a lot of books we can look at. Fuck. What do you guys want to do first? Ben Shepherd. Come on, load. This is the problem with rebet on my computer. I've just been having issues getting it to load, but anyways, I locked in this for $95. You'll see it. So I could arb it for $2. Guaranteed profit, but I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. Damn. I don't know. What do we want to do? Fuck. Maybe let's start out on prize picks, Underdog. Some of these DFS apps, prize picks, Underdog, better picks. Let's see what we got going on. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, under 33.5 points. Underdog, they just have his line too high, dude. Like, every other book has his line lower. Where does FanDuel have SGA? So even if you don't use FanDuel, obviously, it's a multi-billion-dollar company. You want to put some weight into their odds. They have him at 32.5. You guys like fading Shea tonight? He played like ass last game. Every sports book, FanDuel, Pinnacle, all of these books have his under heavily favored. So the question is, what are we going to do? Okay? Should we do a 6-pick entry? I'm going to do a 6-pick entry on Underdog. Second pick is the Nerfy. Underdog, right? They're giving you the same odds the same price on the over and the under, because you take the over, under, same payout. All these bucks have his under heavily favored. We have Juan Soto. Dude, let's rip through some slips. I'm going to shut the fuck up for a sec, okay? We have Juan Soto to not... What did they bump? Combining MLB players, MLB and they just bumped SGA to 32.5. And they're also not letting us combine MLB combos with MLB. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Anyways, let's go. Okay, so fuck it. We won't include that MLB combo play. Dude, these sports books, they don't make it easy. They don't make it easy. So I got 2 picks so far. They bumped SGA, unfortunately. That's the main problem with Underdog is they bump lines fast. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. So honestly, I'm just going to start out with a little 3-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. I don't think they have any promos. 6x payout. This esports play actually has ridiculous value. There's billions of esports games a day, which means a lot of line discrepancies. Underdog has this line too high, 2.5 points lower on Hot Streak, a book that specializes in esports, and they have the under favored. This is the 3-pick. Get it locked in. If you guys are on YouTube, I can't do MLB and MLB combo. It makes no sense. Shea is bumped. I know. I removed the Shea play. I hate that these books bump things quickly. I got coffee. And the goal is to not spill the coffee this time. Yo, so get this locked in. I hope you guys have had enough time to bet it. What are you talking about, man? What are we talking about? Underdog is completely legal in Virginia. Okay, so let me get this locked in. 25 bucks. That's the max they give me per slip. 3-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. I hope you guys were able to tail it. SGA not going under tonight. It's game 7. Well, yo, Billy Green, where would you bet SGA's under? If his line were 36.5, would you bet his under? If his line were 36.5, would you bet his under? Also, I feel like people said that last game. It's a closeout game. SGA's obviously going to score. And nope, he didn't score shit. He just had 7 turnovers. Literally looked like the worst fucking player on the court. Dude, tonight's going to be interesting. Lines have been moving towards the Pacers. Kind of interesting as well. Maybe 36.5, I would bet his under. Oh, fuck my life. Someone said Juan Soto was supposed to be over. No, under half of a run. You have to look at sports books that are offering 2-way markets. All these books have his under heavily favored. FanDuel, just because they don't post odds on the unders, they always rip you off on the overs. You can see any of the books offering 2-way markets have his under favored. It is Juan Soto. Under, that's the play you want to be on. But what should we do? Should we do a prize pick slip? There's also DraftKings pick 6. Facts. FanDuel be scamming. Yeah, Soto wasn't under. Dude, so pick 6 has a lot of value. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? Pick 6 has a lot of value. They also have a free square on TJ McConnell, but I already gave out a play for the free square. Profit boost on prize picks. Can you do that first? Man, 40. Oh, shit. Yo, you guys think this is plus EV? You guys think this shit's plus EV? I don't. 40% MLB profit boost. So obviously the MLB games start pretty soon, and a 40% boost is pretty attractive. So maybe we try to do this one first. What do you guys think, man? What do you think? What do we think? Yeah, let's try to do the prize picks one first. So we have JP Sears. He's been pitching like shit. Let's see what else there is. Honestly, there's not a ton of value on prize picks right now. But obviously, with a 40% boost. We got to find something to bet. So the first play we have is Dalen Lyle. This is the dumbest fucking name I've ever heard. Dalen. I've never heard that name. Dalen Lyle to record a hit over half of a base. In the Nats-Dodgers game, every sportsbook has this over, heavily favored. ProfitX, again, which is a peer-to-peer book with no betting limit, so it attracts, like, you know, a lot of sharper bettors. So let's just kind of get in a slip. Let's see what we got on Prize Picks. Luzardo, under 2.5 earned runs. You need at least one live pick. Are you fucking kidding me, Prize Picks? So let's do Jacob Wilson, under 1.5 bases. Damn. So let's get in a live pick now. Okay, so I have 3 picks so far. Honestly, let's get in 4 regular picks. 4. Who the fuck is Lucas Giolotto? You can see Bet Online, a pretty sharp book. Not all these books have his over as aggressively favored. But we got 4 picks so far. Or did they bump him? Damn, they bumped him from 15.5 to 16.5 pitching outs. Fuck my life. Okay, so they already bumped that. God! Okay, so they already bumped that. We'll get in... What do we think? Sears under 1.5 walks. Gusto under an earned runs. And then let's find a live pick. So I got 4 picks so far, but now we need something live. Prize Picks live betting is something I don't do all too often, but let's see. What is live? TJ Friedel over half of an HRR. Here we go. This is, somebody put the link in the chat. Because this is live, I don't know, realistically how long these picks are going to be up. So this is what I'm going to run with my live pick. What inning is it? 1, 2, 3. Somebody put the link in the chat. Here's the final 2 picks. 40% profit boost. 1 pick has to be live. 40% is obviously a shit ton. Can somebody put the... What the fuck? Oh, they're limiting me on this, bro. There we go. Okay, lineup submitted. Thank you, Joey, for putting this in the chat. Dude, they gave me... jack shit live. Who's that guy, Trent? This guy, he got really famous off of that sex tape with Mia Khalifa. And then he started getting into sports betting. This guy right here. Do the sleeper promos. What do you guys want to do next? We got value on Better. We got value on Pick 6. We got value on FanDuel. We got promos on FanDuel. Oh my gosh. TJ McConnell, crossed market. You want to fade TJ? That's a decent amount of liquidity. Again, I love to use the arbitrage tool to find bets because you just always know, okay, this bet or one side of the arbitrage bet has to be a plus EV wager because you could just bet both, guarantee a profit. So the question is, what is on FanDuel Sleeper? Let's see. So FanDuel has a 30% profit boost token to use on the game tonight. Obviously 30%'s a ton. I mean, literally whatever you bet is going to be plus EV. It's fucking a 30% boost. So just find something that looks halfway decent. What do we think about this? Johan Rojas to get a single. Again, you still want to maximize the value of the promo, so I just searched for the game on the Odds Jam positive EV tool, which is just kind of going to scan the books. Point out line discrepancies. FanDuel's offering the best price, so it's sure, we can go with it. FanDuel Barstool home run promo made in easy arb. Better Giolotto is 15.5 outs. Do a FanDuel same game parlay. Scam picks would only let me bet 125 on that promo. Dude, I don't know. Prize Picks. Prize Picks offers shitty betting limits live, dude. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but what do you guys want to do, man? Should we rip a pick 6, 8-pick entry to turn $1,000 into $100,000? Or should we rip some dabble slips, or should we rip a FanDuel home run parlay? So they have a 30%. Damn, they also have a WNBA profit boost. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? So, what I can do is, let's just see here. Oh my god, there's a lot of WNBA. There's a lot of better value. Fuck, dude. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. What book do you guys want to look at? I'm overwhelmed. Let's see what we can do, though. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so, like, whatever. Let's get something in for this little FanDuel promo. So you can see, like, whatever. They're offering the best line. Finding value in the market, Pinnacle, all these other books have the over heavily favored. Let's just try to get something in very briefly for this promo on FanDuel. So how many WNBA games do we have left tonight? Okay, perfect. So we're going to do this very quickly. Yo, 3-pick parlay. 3-pick parlay right here. I'm going to take early value on the Fever. And this, they only give you $10 max on this promo. Over first half. Anyways, let me just zoom in and maybe somebody can let me know what other sportsbook to look at. What are sports books, dude? Fuck, I kind of want to do a FanDuel home run parlay. That would be fun. You guys like home runs? I like home runs. Should we bet on some FanDuel home run? Should we do a home run parlay? God. Should we do a FanDuel parlay and then move on to better? Or we could do more Underdog. It's like shit, I don't know. FanDuel. Again, promos are the easiest fucking money you're ever going to make sports betting. So let's see, where's the value? Christian Walker, this is the best home run play for today. Looks absolutely incredible. FanDuel is arbitraged. It's a crossed market with BetMGM. So his over at plus 360 or his under, looks like really solid value to both Pinnacle and Circa, which are two of the sharpest books in the world. So the question is simply, who do we want to run? Because we don't have much more time. I do want to do some pick 6 and some NBA slips, but I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did Friedel just cash? Friedel just got an HRR for our prize pick slip. There we fucking go, bro! Need Fliff. I can dance like Michael Jackson. Sleeper promos, please. So anyways, let's see what else we got. Honestly, I've said this before. I actually like this play better than Conforto. Dude, FanDuel has so much value on doubles. Look at this shit, dude. No other book's giving you above plus 360. Like, FanDuel, they've definitely gotten sharper compared to last year in terms of pricing. However, there's still a lot of good shit in terms of player doubles. So if you wanted a FanDuel long shot, let's run this. Because we don't... Dude, what the fuck? We don't have much more time until these games start. So this is Walker, Ramos, Ohtani. Doubles. Again, doubles just... It seems to be the market where FanDuel is just slipping up, offering value. But let me hide these bets. And what should we do? Dabble. Dude, there's so many sports books. Someone's asking for Fliff. Let's see Fliff. Let me lower these max odds a bit. What? Dude, we did hit the Nationals yesterday, but I don't know if I feel like betting them again today. Let's see rebet, better, dabble. I kind of bounce around from book to book. You know, you never know which of these books is going to have the best shit on a given day. Rebet has a ton of tennis value, but again, it's just like, it's a pain in the ass to use. Should we do a better slip? You know he's pitching, right? What are you talking about? Ohtani's pitching tonight? I mean, I don't really think that affects much. He's still going to be hitting, right? Why would Ohtani pitching affect anything? Why would Ohtani pitching affect anything? Damn. There is a lot of shit. I got to zone in on one sports book. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little too scatterbrained. Damn, dude. WNBA value. This line, not available on Prize Picks. Gabby Williams, under 4.5 assists. Not available on Underdog. One of the many benefits of using multiple books. So let's see if we can get in a better picks slip. And maybe we can get some positive correlation. So who the fuck is Gabby Williams? Gabby Williams, she's on Seattle. Her under is heavily favored. On Prize Picks, we take her over, we take her under. We get the same payout regardless. Natasha Cloud, over 5.5 assists. Tina Charles. I don't know if I love pairing Natasha Cloud, though. Like, I don't know if I love pairing this if we're already running Gabby Williams under, because if the game is a blowout, you know. Chet over 1.5 blocks. I don't know, dude. What do you guys think about Chet tonight? What do we think about Holmgren? Is he going to be doing shit, man? Is Chet going to be doing shit? Holmgren? So right now, I got Chet over 1.5 blocks. That checks out from a value perspective. Gabby Williams under an assist. Tina Charles. I'm not going to let you guys fucking front run me. I'm not going to let you guys front run me. Alex, I have a $1,000 protected bet. What should I run? Pick 6, please. Indiana or OKC? Indiana. Trent over half of a courtside ejection. Dude, I hope Trent gets ejected. I hope somebody kicks his ass out. I hope somebody fucking ejects Trent. Anyways, let me just throw this play in the chat. Alex, throw the play in the chat. So I'm unfortunately fading Benedict Mathurin. Why is that unfortunate? That's the Pacers jersey I have. So that's unfortunate. And then Shea over 2.5 turnovers. That seems free. Fuck Shea, bro. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander over 2.5 turnovers. You guys got to like that shit, man. So this is a 5-pick entry. I'm going to put it in the chat. Sorry it took so long, but I don't really care that much. I'm chilling, bro. This is going to be a longer live stream. I feel like it has to be. Yo, Sleeper has promos. Shit! Yo, can someone give me suggestions on what book we should look at? So we have Gabby Williams under. Here's the 3. Gabby Williams under. Here's the full play. But let me put the link in the chat. All right, whatever book gets the most likes, or sorry, whichever book gets the most comments, we'll do next. Because I understand some people want pick 6. Damn, there's also some value on Dabble. Fuck. So... oh, shit. I forgot to put the link in the chat. It's coming, guys. It's coming, I promise. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Pick six, pick six, pick six. Damn, a lot of people want pick six. Yo, why is this not sending to my phone? Come on, dude. Send to my fucking phone, bro. Come on, dude. Come on! Trying to keep the live stream moving. There we go. Okay, link's coming in the chat. I promise. Sorry that took so long. Yo, Joey posted it as well. Sleeper promo ends. Do sleeper and then do it. Do dabble. Okay, so let's start out on sleeper maybe. Whoa. So I've said it before, multiplier boosts, if you kind of go through the math, are pretty trash, but so the multiplier boosts in general, they're not worth playing, but oh my god. But I think I found a play. Kenrich Williams, low hold between ProfitX and Novig with the, oh shit. We could have gotten that on better, bro. This also would have been great in a better slip. Fuck my life. Is Kenrich Williams under 5.5 PRAs. But it's fine on sleeper too. This is the play, dude. 30% profit boost. This Kenrich Williams play is incredible. So what I'm going to do, again, a lot of liquidity on ProfitX. It's almost an arbitrage bet. It's 100% probability of being a sharp better. Oh shit, you need 2 teams, I forgot. So we'll run that with Sabrina as well. Again, I'm trying to move quick. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So we can now remove Sabrina and take Lazardo. Right? Let's keep things moving a bit. Kenrich Williams under. TJ Friedel cashed. I know. Let's go! Let's go. Can somebody check the multiplier boosts and figure out if they're any good? Can somebody check the multiplier boosts and check out if they're any good? Please. Please. It would be an honor. These are the 2 best picks, so I'm just going to kind of spread them out between the discounts. Pick 6. A lot of people saying pick 6. Let's see what we got. Does anyone need a pick 6 MLB play? If you need a pick 6 MLB play, I already ran mine. The best 3 picks you could run are, I would just run these 3 unders. Again, they're not profitable. Ariz under 1.5 bases. All these books have the under heavily favored. Checks out. From a value perspective, what was the first play? What was the first play on what? This play? 30% profit boost. Again, if you guys are on YouTube, Alex, you look like a tweaker version. Alex, you look like a tweaker version of TJ McConnell. Honestly, I think that's a compliment. I think that's a compliment. What's up, guys? But here you guys go. This is a tutorial on Pick 6. Pick 6 is a great book. I mean, there's just a lot of opportunity on it. And then follow me on Twitch as well if you're on YouTube, because sometimes Twitch has a little bit of a delay. But again, with the 50% profit boost, I would just run these first 3 picks. You have an insanely plus EV slip. Okay? Now the question is, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we think about Chet Holmgren? I know we're fading him in points. We're fading his points. I think we're on his over and rebounds from yesterday. So like 2 plays that would actually pair pretty well together, for obvious reasons, are Chet over in in RAs, rebounds plus assists, right? This play, and again, they have a TJ McConnell free pick. I've already used it, but if you haven't, maybe throw it on this. What do we think? What the fuck? Where is Jalen? Oh, here it is. 5.5 rebounds. What do we think about these two picks to start out a slip? What do you guys think? Jalen Williams under? What do we think what is J-Dub doing tonight? Also, what does J-Dub have to do to win Finals MVP? I feel like he's been arguably the best player. I don't know, man. Anyways, Prize Picks has J-Dub's line lower. And you can see here, all the sports books have his under, heavily favored. SGA under an assist. Not much, because Chet has such a low rebound line. But these picks don't pair horribly. What is the fucking ugly-ass dude? Chet Holmgren. Girls don't like him. Gay dudes love Chet. Love Chet. Love Chet. So again, I went through the math behind DraftKings pick 6. I didn't even realize they went up till 8 picks until way too late in the season, so I apologize for that. We're fading Benedict Mathurin. I like that. His under's heavily favored, but 8-pick entries are mathematically optimal. J-Dub over 1.5 first quarter rebounds. What settings do you use on the... I forgot. Happy Pride Month, Monahan. Thank you. Thank you. Chet's weak as fuck. If I were TJ McConnell, I'd fuck my sister. TJ McConnell has a sister? I mean, that's a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say. That's a fucking little bit wild. That's wild! But let's see what we can do, man. We could also run Chet blocks. So here you can see the Mathurin play. A lot of liquidity. Every sportsbook, every data point, they all have his under. Heavily favored. SGA, J-Dub, all the books have his rebounds line heavily favored. Dude, I'm nervous, man. We got 4 picks so far, but ideally, we can do an 8-pick entry. 8-pick entries are the optimal slip type. Insane thing to say, really bizarre. Somebody cancel auto flipper. Sorry, I didn't mean to send the Twitch link here. So, again, because 8-pick entries, I went through the math. They're super good. God damn. We could also run Shea turnovers instead, but I don't see a huge appeal of doing that. Nembhard under in steals plus blocks. What do you guys think about fading Andrew Nembhard? Fuck. Steals plus blocks. Very random prop. But if that's where the value is, that's where the value is. Shit. Why is life so hard? Again, what's complicated about pick 6 is some of their slip types, when you break down the implied odds, they're way worse than Prize Picks, right? Like, for a 4-pick entry, they give you an 8x payout. Prize Picks gives you a 10x payout, right? Like, so pick 6 is great sometimes. Other times, it's kind of ass. Are you related to TJ McConnell? No, but I'm very easily have been able to convince people that I'm Alex McConnell. TJ McConnell's brother. Why do you lie to people? Because it's fucking fun, dude. Because it's fucking fun. Goddamn. Nembhard under in steals plus blocks. Dude, Nembhard is sneaky though, bro. Siakam over in blocks. So now we have 6 picks. Again, everything is actually plus EV because the implied odds. We don't have a ton of great correlation in this, though. So that's honestly pissing me off. Where are you going to watch the game tonight? I don't know. I was thinking about just watching it at home. So then I can, live stream during halftime or something and look for some live bets on Underdog. But That is probably a stretch. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, though. TJ McConnell, should we ride him? What do you guys think? You think he's going to choke last game of the year? Over in PRs, points plus rebounds. Again, 8-pick entries are optimal. This is taking way too long, though. Way too long. Because I want to do some prize pick slips. What do we think about Wiggins tonight? What do we think about Wiggins tonight? We like his under in points. He's a little fucking sneaky little bastard sometimes, but I kind of like this. Oh, I kind of like it. I mean, again, I feel like I wish I was getting 250 max. Fucking pussy-ass bitches. Pussy-ass bitches. Yo, you guys like it? Yo, can I share links on Pick 6? Can I share links on Pick 6? Yo, can I share links on Pick 6? Or no? Can I share links on Pick 6? Can I share links on Pick 6? Yeah, you can. Give me a sec. Let me share the link. How do you do it? How do you get the link? 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 Can I get it from my computer? I don't see a share button. Let me try my phone. I think I know how to do it on my phone. Say it one more time. What do you want me to say one more time? Yo, guys, I'll put the Pick 6 link in the chat. I took TJ McConnell over 3.5 points. Where are you getting 3.5 points? Any fliff? Sack. So we got in a better play. We did some prize picks. I wouldn't mind doing some underdog. I love chilling with you guys. I really do, but let's see. We could do more underdog / prize pick / fliff / rebet. Or we could try to rip another FanDuel round robin before the game starts. What do we think? Can you do a parlay on Hard Rock? Yeah, I can look at Hard Rock. So let me share this and let me make sure the link works. Yo, link's coming in the chat. Alex, are you excited for World War III? Dude, my dad just told me don't go outside today. Do not go outside. That is the advice I got from my dad. Yo, how do I copy this? Yo, here's the link to the Pick 6 play. I hope it works. What's up, Alex? What's up, MP Ball 10? What is MP Ball 10? Why is bro so gassy today? Alex, where's Caddy? I don't know a Caddy. Let's rob prize picks, please. Nats, I'm going to pass on. There's a lot of tennis value right now, it appears. Whew. What do we think? Red Sox team total has decent value on rebet. The site is just so fucking... Dude, come on, work. Y'all are killing me, bro. This is killing me. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Pick 6 link is in the chat. This plays a dime. This plays a dime. Okay? It's a dime. It's a dime. Let's see. Again, there's so many sports books. I'm just trying to zone in on where the fuck is the value, bro. So this Dylan Lyle play is actually pretty solid on Dabble as well, but I don't know if there's anything else I love pairing with it. So you need 3 picks on Dabble. So here's another play on Dabble that actually seems quite attractive. Well, this is interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about Jacob Young, but 38-1. Again, this is a peer-to-peer betting exchange. 38-1. Jacob Young home runs this season. 0. 38-1, bro. There's only $41 in liquidity. Again, usually these exchanges are pretty sharp, but here there's not, right? This isn't a ton of liquidity. I mean, I got plus 4,000. No other books offering above like plus 1,900. Seems kind of like a steal, but what was I going to say? Is on rebet another play that seems very attractive? And you can also, we could have gotten this on better, is Wiggins under 2.5 rebounds. It's a crossed market. It's arbitrage with no vig. So you could bet both of these outcomes, guarantee a profit. Underdog, GOAT. What's the Siakam play on pick 6? It's over half of a block. Siakam to record a block. So I'm already on this fucking app, rebet on this phone I have. On this other phone I have. Bro, I have so many phones for sports betting. I love it. $77 is what they give me. Aaron Wiggins under 2.5 rebounds. Minus 126. Crossed market, a fair amount of liquidity on no vig. It's solid, long story short. Anyways, let's see real quick if there's any MLB value before literally every game starts. All the games are starting soon. Also, I truly do believe that oftentimes the best value you will find is shortly before the games start. That's when there's the most line movement, stuff like that. So this seems solid. Kane Smith over 1.5 hits. What do we have for the Mets game? Maybe we can do a little round robin. You guys like round robins? Mine could be doing better, but they went well the first day. We got like a 5x payout on it. And then I went cold. But again, round robins are just like a bunch of series of small parlays. So there's a ton of picks with value on FanDuel. So if you're like, yo, I'm not ballsy enough to run this straight, or I'm not ballsy enough, I'm not confident enough, I don't want to parlay, like I want a higher probability of making some guaranteed money. Like something like this, 4 plus EV picks, all the picks are plus EV, is you can just round robin it by 2s, means you run every combination of 2-pick parlays, Freeman plus Kurtz, Freeman plus Taylor, all of them. 3x4s means you run every combination of 4-pick parlays. So when you bet $15 on FanDuel, you're actually betting $60 total, because what it's doing is it's betting $15 on each of the 3-leg parlays. So round robins are kind of like a nice happy medium between a parlay and a straight bet, at least in my opinion. And again, if all the picks in your round robin are plus EV, your round robin's going to be plus EV. Alex, who's going to win the war? Who just highlighted a message? Dabble, please, Alex. Let's see if there's anything on Dabble, man. Honestly, Dabble's a little dry. I can't lie. Dabble's kind of dry. Dabble's a little dry right now. My God. So again, I love to use the ARB tool to find bets. Crossed market, FanDuel, this bet is profitable or this bet is, because you could bet both, guarantee a profit. You can't have that happen. But FanDuel gives me, they started limiting me. I've been crushing them on tennis, and lower and lower bet sizes, $18. Fuck me. But let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to put in Dabble too. We got a lot of sports books. We got a lot of options, okay? Life is good. Life is good. Life's good, right? We got the NBA Finals tonight, man. We got a Game 7. You got a Game 7. Yo, so we have Dude, there is some live value on Prize Picks. I haven't really done much Prize Picks live betting. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. We already did the play for the Prize Picks 40% boost. But they also have a free square on SGA. I know I did mine yesterday, but I promised, or maybe I didn't promise. Maybe I did. I don't really remember. I think I promised. Dude, fuck it. We are riding the fuck out of this dude. If you're really riding a dude really hard, so I already used the promo, but I'm going to give out a 5-pick flex play if you don't like it. When you're really riding a dude hard, you want to make sure you really like the play, and like this play, this Dylan Lyle guy, like I feel good riding him really hard because you have the exchanges with decent liquidity. You have a variety of data points. You have sharper books like Pinnacle that all have his over heavily favored. So you feel really confident in just riding the fuck out of him. Like you could just ride him 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You're still happy about that decision. You could even potentially ride him like 35 times. How many milligrams of caffeine do you consume a day? I don't know. Sometimes I have 2 cups of coffee, 3, 4. 4. There are times I've had 4 cups of coffee. 5? Not really. Not really 5. 5's a fuck ton, dude. Obi Toppin to not get a steal. Again, you don't really have books offering two-way markets, but there's a lot of liquidity fading him to get a steal. We only have 5 minutes left to get in this play, by the way. We only have 5 minutes left. Again, if you haven't used the Shea discount, consider running it. So it doesn't look that good. It's like, well, he got steals 4 out of the past 5 games in the finals, but he's a plus 116 underdog to get a steal on ProfitX with a decent amount of liquidity. So it's like, you know, it's hard to hate. Some of these other players, there's just not as many data points, like Ronnie Mercurio. Who the fuck is this guy? Like, nobody knows who he is. He's actually pretty attractive. I kind of like his aura, dude. He kind of has SGA type aura, bro. Look at that aura, dude. This guy's the GOAT. Look at the swag, bro. You're allowed to wear chains while playing baseball? That's crazy, dude. One, Natasha Cloud over. Okay, we have 4 more minutes, Alex. You got to lock in. You got to stop talking, dude. God damn. So this Sabrina play is actually positively correlated. So even if it's like very slightly negative EV, I mean, with Natasha Cloud, you have 2 guards on the Liberty. So if Natasha Cloud is getting more assists, obviously Sabrina, that means Sabrina's getting less assists. So like Natasha Cloud over an assist, even though this is rebounds plus assists, you know, it's basically the same. Most of her line is assists, not rebounds. So that paired with Sabrina actually works out pretty nicely. And then we have Swag Master of the MLB. That dude we love riding. Go, bitch. Would you go, bitch? Would you go? What up, guys? Hello, sir. Is this the dude riding stream? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Welcome to the dude riding stream. Alex, should I call out of work tomorrow? Dude, tomorrow's just going to be depressing. You know, there we go. Bro, TJ Friedel got us with our HRR. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, TJ. What else do we like? Dude, that guy is fucking swaggy, man. Why don't I have swag? I want aura, bro. I want aura. Alex, who do you like more? Caitlin Clark or Sophie Cunningham? Give me them both, bro. A little bit of a 3-on-1 date. Oh my God. What is going on with this Jacob Young play, dude? You could actually just arb the shit out of this. I could just arb this. I mean, if you wanted to. I don't know what the fuck is going on. One of these two books is wrong. You can get him to get a home run on ProfitX at plus 3,800. You can get his under on Fliff at minus 2,700. Fliff has a max bet size of $1,000. Could arb this for $10 in profit. If you wanted to, game will be over in 3 hours by the time I'm back from the gym, getting ready to jack off before the NBA Finals. Game's going to be over, you know? Honestly, I'm fading Wiggins on FanDuel as well. They have a no sweat boost on FanDuel, an NBA profit boost. So what we can do, typically what I try to do, is just find a few NBA plays with value. Fliff lets me put 50 on it. That sucks, bro. That sucks. Hard Rock, please, Alex. I will look at Prize Picks. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What were we talking about? What do we think, man? Jacob Young, it's just such a, I mean, it's such a crazy play, but 38-1, bro. Yo. So Jalen Williams, crossed market. FanDuel and Pinnacle are crossed. So we could run that with Wiggins. Right? FanDuel 30% profit boost. I mean, obviously this isn't super aggressive, but you have 3 picks that all have pretty solid value. Where is this guy? These 3 picks, a 30% boost is obviously a lot. You know, these books usually bake in on player props on FanDuel, probably like a 5 to 6% profit margin. Granted, on same game parlays, sometimes they up that a bit, but basically whatever you bet, right, with a 30% boost, even if you're not line shopping, it's going to be, oh my God. Yo, look at this line, dude. Neesmith, huge crossed market. Huge crossed market. 1.3K in liquidity on Novig. You could arb this, and there it goes. God, fuck, man. Fuck! FanDuel's definitely been bumping things, moving things a little bit faster, which obviously is a little bit frustrating, but that's just the way life goes, man. That's just the way. It's just the way life goes. It's just the way life goes. Yeah, so we can rip another underdog play. Why not? I'm in a good mood, dude. I like streaming. I want to stream. I want to stream. Underdog cracker. Why are you calling me cracker, man? Why you gotta bring race into this, bro? Why you gotta bring race into this, bro? Why? Ronnie Mercurio, under 1.5 HRRs. That's what we just ran on Prize Picks, correct? Well, guess what? It's available on Underdog as well. Mose, can you? Who the fuck is this guy? Let's see what we can do. Underdog fantasy, dude. I do feel like I'm starting to see a lot of Underdog live. Underdog live. Fuck. Live opportunities on Underdog Fantasy are usually pretty decent, but, you know, let's see. Obviously, a lot of these plays you wouldn't want to pair together. OddsJam requires for a play to show up on the EV tool for there to be, like, I think a certain amount of sharp books showing up. If you wanted to ride Dort over 12.5 PRAs, Doesn't seem horrible, but I kind of like fading Lou Dort. But give me a sec. We're going to do some slips. We're going to do some slips. We are going to do some slips. So this Sonego line, okay, all the books. What they all got is under, heavily favored. What else? Meh. Not as much value as there usually is on Underdog. A little disappointing. There was Kaysen Wallace under 8.5 PRAs. I mean, whatever. Like, round out a slip. You could run something like this. I was kind of hoping there would be more MLB. Yeah, probably the best play would be Kaysen Wallace under. Unless there's something live that comes up, dude. Dude. I don't really believe some of these live lines. I feel like Prize Picks is honestly, maybe I'm lying. Look at this, dude. Like, Kyle Farmer, his line is 5 or 0.5 currently. On Prize Picks, it's 1.5. So if he gets a single on Underdog, you're going to cash. That's obviously a really solid middle, right? Like, Kyle Farmer to record a base and then under 1.5 bases on Prize Picks, he gets a single. That's his only hit. Unless he only hits doubles, but I doubt that. Yeah, a lot of singles. A lot of singles in here. Some home runs, but a lot of singles. So honestly, maybe there are some good middles live. Obviously, I think over half of a base, under 1.5 is a pretty solid middle. Why take total bases when you can take HRR? Fuck, that's actually a great point. I'm retarded. With Kyle Farmer, you should have taken, if you can still cash out, I would cash out, but I would cash out, but I don't think they're going to let me bet either of these again. You could take his over in HRRs, so if he has a sac fly, he'll still have 0 bases. I mean, that's objectively better. So I do think there's oftentimes some really good gems on Underdog live. You just got to find them. And I'm not sure how much they let you exploit correlation here. So if we wanted to do a live slip right now, again, it would be nice to get some positive correlation in here. Like MLB players on the same team to both go over or something. Damn, so you can see this is the problem too. I just feel like multipliers get added faster. JP Sears over in strikeouts. All the books have his over heavily favored. Do we have anything on JP Sears? You can get his HRR on Underdog. Yeah, his HRR, so they already added a multiplier there. Anyways, live betting on Underdog, I feel like it's just the lines get bumped quickly. So, but we can try. What the fuck? Come on. So, this is the problem. All these fucking projections refreshing, dude. They don't make it easy, man. They don't make it easy. They bumped it, so don't cash out. Okay. Like, where is this play on Lucas Giolotto? I'm just curious. Oh, shit. It is here. Under 5.5 Ks. There we go. Damn. Perez under half of a single. It is fun to get in live slips. I do think live betting is fun. Again, I just think it's tough. So Lucas Giolotto, all the books have his under heavily favored, minus 160, whatever. And let's see if this Mookie Betts play. Did they put it back? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, here's my 3-man. I hope you guys are on Twitch because they bump things fast. So I'm going to be moving fast. $25, that's the max Underdog limits me to. So 3 picks with value, I mean live, but I'm doing my best here. Damn. Anyways, I don't even remember what you're talking about, bro. I don't even remember. Let's see. Let's see if anything new popped up. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think this is a slam. The under in the Pacers game. Hit this under on Fliff. I'm running it. Game 7. Defenses are going to show up, right? Game 7, man. Defenses are going to show up. Defenses are going to show up, right? Did they just bump it? Let's see. Under 215.5. Bro, they are on it. It was arbitrage. Could have arbed it. But they just bumped it. Underdog is on these bumps, dude. Who's their sexy guy? Oh, that's that guy we were looking at. Oh, that's that guy. Hopefully Jacob Young goes yard. That would be sick. That would be sick. Crossed market also looks pretty attractive to Novig, peer-to-peer. Pinnacle, sharpest book for tennis. Plus 165 on the over. If you're in Canada, you could arbum. So you have extremely high confidence in your edge. 100% confidence that one of these 2 bets is profitable. Just a little tennis play. Can you show the Underdog slip again? Right here. Underdog. Underdog fantasy. What were we talking about, though? I don't even remember. Prize picks. DraftKings pick 6. So pick 6, it's kind of like, I mean, it's the same picks. Well, did we have Miles Turner in the other one? Can you show the tennis play? Yeah, no problem. Did we not have Miles Turner in our slip? I put the link in the chat. Damn, how did we not get Miles Turner in our slip?
Did you get their name and...
I got the tennis play. Yeah, I did it. So, what were we talking about? They bumped Mathurin. Siakam's still there. Pacers in 7. Fuck yeah, Pacers in 7. No, we did not include Miles Turner in our slip. So Chet. I mean, these are all solid, dude, but SGA under an assist. So what would have been nice is here Miles Turner, his under actually has solid value. I don't know how I didn't see that last time. His under in RAs. Fuck, dude. What do you guys think about Miles Turner tonight? What's he going to do? I know we're on his over in blocks previously on Prize Picks, Underdog, I think. Miles Turner, he's tricky. He is tricky. But the question is there anything positively correlated that would pair? So TJ McConnell, it actually looks like there's better value on his PA line. Dude, it's the last game of the season. That's so sad. So sad. Anyone to go over in RAs on this team? Oh, shit. How have they not? And there goes TJ McConnell. What happened to J-Dub? Damn, they still have Jalen Williams rebounds. So what you could consider doing is so they just bumped that line. Is there any value on Pacers players to go over in RAs? That is plus EV. Not really. Anyways, I'll call it a day for now. Kind of the same shit, talking about the same shit, but maybe I'll stream again before the game if there's anything good. But yeah, did they put this back up, bro? No, they bumped it. Anyways, maybe I'll stream again before the game. Appreciate everyone who tuned in.